Hello there. Is faith enough? Is faith in God, faith in Jesus the Christ, all you need? Just faith, nothing but faith. That's the topic of reflection at the moment. But first, before diving, if you're new here, just kindly hit on the subscription button as well as the bell so that you're notified whenever there is something new. So let's dive in. There are three dimensions of Christians, but we'll dwell on two. That those who say faith is all you need, you just need faith. They lean on Romans chapter 10, among other verses of the Bible or the chapters. But Romans chapter 10, verse 9 and 10, which says, you just need to believe that Christ is Lord, declare him with your lips, believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, died for sins and all that, and that's all. You are saved. Regardless of how you live your life, that's just all you need. You just need faith. Paul even goes further to say it's not of works that you are saved, such that no one should boast. It's just your faith in Jesus the Christ. That is all. Full stop. Is that true? Now, on the other hand, there are the Christians, there's sets of Christians who believe faith goes with works. Your faith and your works go together. And I'm afraid this second dimension of Christians, which generally are the traditional Christians, those of the traditional churches, Catholics, Presbyterians, Baptists, those traditional churches, they have a better approach to things because they have taken time to go keenly within the lines. They are right. Now let's take a few examples from the Bible itself. Jesus had brothers. That's a debate for another day. He had siblings. One of them is called James. James succeeded Jesus the Christ in the Jesus movement when Jesus was no more. James was the leader of the Jesus movement. I wouldn't want to go into quotations to back that up. That's a topic for another day. So this is Jesus' brother. And the good thing is that there is a book in the Bible attributed to him, the book of James. In chapter 2 of that book, a very short book, an epistle, he writes and he states, you could read us from verses, read the entire chapter, I think that's from verses 14. He questions believers in God. Of what use is your faith if there are no works to accompany that faith? Of what use is it? Of what use is a body without a spirit? A body without a spirit is dead. A body without a spirit soul is dead. Same thing applies to your faith. Faith without works is useless. That's the word he employs there. It's useless. Your works determine your faith. Your works back your faith. Your works demonstrate a manifestation of your faith. And if your faith is not much backed by works, your faith is dead, is useless. So is faith alone? Okay, no. For by their fruits, by their works, we know them. Matthew chapter 7. By their works, we know them. Matthew chapter 7. That should be, I think, verse 6. Sure, I'm quoting correctly. By their fruits, we know them. Verse 6 and 7. Not by their faith. By their fruits, by their works. We know them through their works. And Jesus the Christ capitalizes on this in one of the best passages in the Bible, the best quotations, the best sections of the Bible, what I really love. John chapter 14, the Gospel of St. John, the divine gospel as it's referred to. verses 23, 24. Those who love me keep my commandments. Those who love me, the real people, my people, are those who keep my commandments. How do you keep the commandments? Your works. Don't do this, don't do this, do this, do this, do this. It's about doing the word. Those are the ones who love me. Those who don't love me don't keep my commandments. So if your faith does not have works, how useful is that faith? How does it save you? Assuming you are to be saved from something, how does it save you? And Jesus, the Anointed One, even goes further in that particular section of the Bible, John 14, verse 23, 24, right down to the last verse. And these people who love me and keep my commandments, my Father and I would love them in return. And we will come and live in them. We will come and live in them. They will become temples of God. They will be carrying in themselves us. They will be carrying God in them. And if you are carrying God in you, what else do you seek? What made Abraham righteous? What made him righteous? What made him justified, righteous before God? Is it what he did? Or just what he believed in? It was after he tried to sacrifice his son and was stopped that God said, okay, now this is my man. Because his works justify his faith. So can faith alone serve? Is that just all you need? Just need to declare that Jesus is Lord, believe in your heart that he was raised from the dead, and you can go on living the worthless of lives possible, but you are fine. That's the most dangerous of doctrines preached to men. And strangely, since people want shortcuts in life, is the most believed of doctrines preached. Your faith is not enough. Your faith is useless if your works don't prove your faith. Your works will determine your faith and not vice versa. And they will keep the commandments are better off than they who don't. Thank you for following. If you enjoyed our content, like and share, comment, so that the word gets out and other people get to be blessed by this.